Hello, YouTube and various internet dwellers. My name is PB Jeff, and today I'm going to be trying the Iron Man challenge. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, if you found this video, then you probably already know what the Iron Man challenge is, and I don't have to explain what the rules are. I don't want to be a priest. But there are essentially two rules that you have to follow. There are actually a lot more rules, and I'll kind of go into them as the game progresses. But there are two main rules. The first rule being that as you're progressing through the game, you can only use white or gray quality items. Essentially items whose names, whose text is white or gray. And the other rule is that there is permadeath, meaning that if you die once, then your character is deleted. That's the serious business. That's sort of the main crux of the Iron Man challenge. Let's go ahead and just put his name in there. Now, this character that I'm creating is a human warrior named Recrucia, and he is actually just a Iron Man version of my main character. I think that's everything. I need to maybe make his skin color a little lighter. Nope, that's blah. Alright, yeah, looking good. This is not actually the hairstyle that I actually wanted. So I'm gonna have to go to Stormwind at some point and change it, but I can't really just head over there and risk being killed by the cut purses, even though they're not really that big of a threat, but I am still only level 1. Anyways, I'll shut up now.
Emboldened by the return of their heroic king, Varian Wrynn, the proud humans of Stormwind led the Alliance to victory in its war against the dreaded Lich King. While successful, the campaign in Northrend proved costly, and the humans now seek to bolster their strategic holdings throughout the world. Under Varian's daring leadership, humanity now braces itself for a renewed conflict with its perennial enemy, the Horde. Yet, as the great cataclysm rips across the world, familiar threats have once again arisen closer to home. It now falls to you to defend the kingdom and uphold the honor of humanity.
Sounds like serious business. Alright, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that like a million times already. So, but for those of you with any interest,
For the Alliance.
we're going to take this quest. Alright, so essentially, what I'm talking about in white and gray quality items is that you see the text there that says Recruit's Pants. That is in white. And they come in all sorts of different colors. Purple generally being the best next to orange, but orange doesn't really count. Then blue, and then green, and then white, and then gray. Gray is really bad. So if you're doing the Iron Man challenge, you essentially always want to have white items. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and just kill these wolves right now and get this quest done. So the main idea is to get yourself from level 1. I don't know when the Iron Man challenge started. I think it started in Wrath, but I know it was very prominent in Cataclysm. I might be wrong, so if I am, don't hate me. But the idea then was to get from level 1 to 85 without dying once, but now that Warlords is out, now you have to get to level 1 to 100 without dying once, and that is going to be a lot more difficult. A lot of people say that once you get up to the Cataclysm zones is when it starts getting really difficult, because of the apparent lack of new white items that you could get, and I am running around like an idiot right now. And I don't have charge, so essentially the first thing I have to do is just kill these wolves. Going on the early levels, though, you gain experience really fast. Like, that purple bar down there is your experience bar, this little section right here. Oh, I don't even know if I have my mouse turned on. I don't think I do. Sorry, I'm just pointing and clicking without, like, you guys even seeing what I'm doing. Anyways, I killed those guys, so now I need to go turn this in. So this is actually my very, very first time trying the Iron Man challenge. and I don't know how far I'm going to get. The other rule, though, another rule that's going to screw me over because I'm so used to doing it on my main is and level up. Can't complain there. The other rule is that you are not allowed to team up with other people. I mean, you have to do everything solo. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. You have to do everything solo. And, that. I like the bars being displayed over their heads. These orcs are terrible, terrible spies. But the humans, I don't know what's worse. Is it worse for the humans to not notice the spies because they're like right in the open, or is it bad that the spies are so bad that they're not even like obscured by the tree? They're like in between these two trees. But hey, no one seems to notice them, so, or I guess someone did since they're sending me out to kill them, and they deserve it too for the amount of dumb they are. So no teaming up. That also includes not getting buffed or being assisted by other characters. Now, I'm assuming that as the play goes on, as the Let's Play goes on, there's going to be, like, I'm going to be stuck in a situation, there's probably going to be people who are just going to, like, attack the same target that I am. In that case, I can't really help it. Because you can't really control what other people do, especially if you can't talk to them. Well, you can talk, you just can't group up with them. You can't have them, you can't like ask them for buffs or anything. So I'm gonna try to go through this without getting any buffs. You're allowed to use your own buffs, like the warrior stamina buff. And on that, there's gonna be two. I feel like there's gonna be two kinds of people. Ooh, no level up. We're just moving right along. I'll be done with this in no time. Alright. Yeah, I know it's weird. I moved my charge to 6. That's just what I'm used to. My main is a warrior. Oh, right. I need to go inside here first. Crap. I completely just lost track there. What was I talking about before? I can't even remember. So, yeah, there are going to be two kinds of people. That's what I was saying. There are going to be two... I feel there's going to be two kinds of people that are going to ask questions about my choice of character / class. And the people who actually like to immerse themselves in the World of Warcraft are probably going to be the ones who ask, why do I play a human character? Now, if I were to answer from an elitist point of view, that was easy. Human is considered the best race to play if you're playing the Alliance because of their every man for himself, as you can see on the corner there. And what that does is that anytime you get stunned or have a movement impairing effect on yourself, then you can just whip that up and you'll be good as new. But I don't really play human for the ability. In fact, I didn't even know about racials when I first started. I started playing this during BC. I was super noob then. But I started playing this during BC, and I had no idea about racials. I just sort of thought it was all about aesthetics. And I know a lot of people will be like, well, why do you want to play human? If it's not for the ability, then why do you want to play a human in a fantasy world when you can be anything? You're already a human in real life. Why would you be lame and be a human in a game? I can certainly understand how people would come up with that conclusion. But to me, the thing is that I find it more interesting to be something that you can relate to in a world that you can't relate to. Therefore, you're kind of in a familiar mode or body or whatever in a fantasy world that obviously doesn't exist in the real world. So it's more interesting. I can relate to things that happen to this more than like it doesn't make me feel as special or as important to play as a different race than what I actually am. Plus, I think the humans are the best looking race on the Alliance. Maybe next to the female Draenei, but that's for a completely different. And then the other kind of question is, why a warrior? Now, for the Iron Man challenge, I can understand people saying that being something that is long range would probably be the best, because the less likely that you are to get hit, the less likely you are to die. Well, that is, I guess, true, but the thing is that I play a warrior because they are actually very tough. They have quite a few good healing moves for themselves, and I just like fighting close range. I think fighting long range is kind of is just boring. I just don't like standing back and just going pew 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 pew.
Hello.
It doesn't seem as exciting to me. Man, we are just cruising through the levels. I'm not even wearing any heirlooms, mostly because I'm not allowed. But I think way back, anybody who played World of Warcraft before Wrath of Lich King, I believe that's when the complaint started. Leveling was not easy.
Go with honor.
Leveling was kind of a pain in the butt because...
See you around.
Oh, I can get a cloak. Because, they just made it a lot harder. This time around, you get a lot more experience or a lot more quests. Things have been nerfed a bit. So traversing through the game is a lot easier now than it was, especially now, than it was back then. Now, I'm not necessarily complaining. I'm not a WoW. I'm not a vanilla, whatever the derogatory term is that people use for the vanilla lovers. I never even played during vanilla, so I can't be one of those guys. But I remember during BC that when I started playing, it was very hard. It took me like a month just to get to level 10. Now, that's probably not really the game's fault, more so it's my fault, because it should never take that long to get to level 10. Especially, like, you'd only be like, if I remember correctly, you'd only be like level 2 or 3 by the time you did all of the quests in the starting zone. And when you get to Goldshire. Now, actually, the way that I started my first game was actually very weird. I did start off as a human, but I actually started playing the game in the Night Elf zone, because me and my brother started playing at the same time. He wanted to be a Night Elf, and I was a human, and taking a look at the world map, we were essentially on opposite ends of the world. And we wanted to play together, like, be in the same area. So I found these nice guys, and they ported me to, or summoned me. They summoned me to Teldrassil. So my actual first playing experience was at the Night Elf starting zone, but as a human, and that was pretty cool. I don't need any tutorials. Oh right, we gotta put out these fires. Alright, putting out these fires. Alright, killed the invaded. I probably should have been doing that at the same time. Oh. And these guys are red too. You see how they have a red health bar versus a yellow one like the previous ones did? That means they're aggressive. And depending on your... can I even... I guess that is a pretty tall order. Well, that tree... Well, that tree is goner. Let me save this dirt from the fire. That means they're aggressive, and if you get close enough to them, they'll automatically attack you. While the yellow guys, the ones with the yellow health bar, or yellow names, depending on your display options, they are what I consider passive, and they won't... Oh my goodness. Go out already. You know what? Alright, I get it. Obviously, plants cannot be put out, but the dirt can. Because that makes perfect sense. And never, ever question video game logic. Because you're going to lose every single time. Like, for instance, why there will be a worm carrying a blue quality helmet. I have absolutely no idea. Alright, so we're done with this. Let's go turn this crap in. And hopefully that guy will ignore me. I'll probably outrun him anyway. Alright. I think this is the last. Oh no, there's one more left. I have to go kill a quote unquote boss character. I'm gonna have to warn you guys ahead of time though. Those who are like actually good at World of Warcraft, I don't consider myself super good. I am an achievement whore, but that doesn't really mean anything. I do have a lot of achievements on my main.
How are you?
Oh,
See you
good,
later.
a cape. I still don't like the way they put the capes in this game. But I do have to warn you guys ahead of time. I'm sure you've already noticed, but I am a keyboard turner. And I can understand how that would be very, very frustrating to watch. Because most people, they use the mouse, pow, pow. You know, you just turn instantly, pow. Well, I disoriented myself. Let's go kill the boss. But I am not a clicker. I am. That reminds me, actually, I do need to set up the my taskbars and then put this guy somewhere. Actually, matter of fact, I should probably keybind that to my middle mouse because that'll be more convenient. But I'm not a clicker. A clicker is someone who like uses the mouse to like see what I'm doing. I'm not pressing the key right there. I'm clicking that on my mouse. I need to kill this guy. I actually do enjoy pressing buttons, which is probably why I'm a keyboard turner. Now, I mean, I guess in dire situations, I'll probably actually take the time to use the mouse. Wait, didn't I get new gear? I'm not wearing any of my new stuff. Alright. Wow. I was completely neglecting all of my gear. And my pants. I look so dumb. Like, my pants completely stands out from the rest of my suit. It's just, hey, I didn't get any new. I'm still wearing level 1 cloth pants. That's dumb. I need to turn off the cape. There's a lot of things I need to do. So once I'm actually safe, I am safe. I think I'm just gonna chill with my Black Rock Spy homie right here and just change some things real quick. No, that's not it. Key bindings. All right. Well, interface, action bars. Boo, 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 boo. I love having all the options. All right, we're gonna put this guy. Ooh, it's already set. Cool. So now every time that I click the middle mouse on the mouse, I'm going to use my Everyman for himself, which will probably get me out of a lot of sticky situations. And I'm sure I'm going to be running into a lot of those in the future.
Greetings.
Oh, and I got myself a new and a level up. Man, I am just killing it right now. This is gonna be an easy Iron Man challenge, and I would love some new pants right about now. All right, now we are going to Goldshire, only the most popular town in World of Warcraft for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Does the Horde? I don't play Horde. I'm not much of a Horde player. When I got Warlords of Draenor, I do have a level 90 Horde, but that's what I use my level 90 on, my level 90 boost on, and I've never touched him. I don't know why. It was free, so I never really had much of an obligation to play him.
How are you?
Now, my assumption is that when I do this, I need to turn the cape off. I keep on forgetting. Display. I'll show you why. The reason why I don't like wearing the cape, it's not really because this particular cape looks dumb, which it does, but that's not why I'm taking it off. When they did the new character models, like when they made the HD models, like this one, like he looks so much better than he did before. When they did the new HD models, they changed the way that the capes do animation. Now the cape looks good right as it is now until you do an emote. Let's roar real quick and then watch the cape. Oops, watch the cape. Whoops, as I walk. It straightens out and it clips through the legs and it just looks really weird. So I don't like, because of that, I don't like to display the cape, and hopefully Blizzard will fix that because I kind of like the way that most capes look. And I like my face, so I'm gonna take away the helm too. Yep, everything else is good. All right, let's return to the game. Oh, I don't know what. Just for We're going to turn on cinematic subtitles for you guys in case. I should probably turn up my volume too. I have no idea what the volume is on this. That's probably too loud. Alright, we're good. Alright, so Goldshire. Now, I don't play the Horde, so forgive me, but I don't think there's any sort of equivalent to it at all. But, what is the Horde equivalent? Ooh, that is too loud. What is the Horde equivalent of, Goldshire? Ooh. Now, the style I want to do, I really want to do sword and shield style. Even though, and that's another rule I should probably bring up right now. Class specializations, such as me being a warrior, they get 3 specializations. They can be Fury, Protection, or Arms. Right now, I don't have any of those specializations because you don't get those until you're level 10, I believe, but you cannot have any specializations at all while doing the Iron Man challenge, as another rule. So that means I don't think I'm going to be able to get a lot of the moves that I'm used to using, which is fine. I don't really mind that. It's change it up a bit. But that makes me, I have to really consider what I'm going to use. And I really want to use the sword and shield because I play a protection class as my main, and then anytime I want to switch to DPS, I just go gladiator mode. So easy peasy. But I like the sword and shield combo. I think it looks the best, and I think it's going to help me out the most in the long run. The problem is I don't have a one-handed weapon at the moment. So if I get the shield, I'm stuck using. Oh, I have a mace. I keep on forgetting that I have all this stuff. But the problem is, do I want the shield or do I want this? The pikeman trousers. You know what? I'll probably come across a couple shields later. I think it's best to get the trousers at the moment. Equip that and equip that. The mace looks so dumb, though. I like the sword better. You know what? Whatever. I like the sword better. I don't think, honestly, like, Iron Man challenge or not,
See you later.
you know, even if you're not just duped out and retardedly overpowered heirlooms, the monsters here, unless you go towards Murlocs, because everyone loves Murlocs, the monsters here aren't going to kill you. I'm going to go ahead and turn in all these quests. And every time, like, I have gone to Moonguard,
What can I do for you?
if you guys want to know what Moonguard Goldshire is like, I'm sure there are plenty and plenty of other videos that you can watch. Oh, I gotta pick something. I need mail, right.
Have a good one.
Essentially, if you're into ERP, go to Goldshire on Moonguard. I have been there a couple times, although for completely different reasons.
Need something?
Or so I say. Alright, this is an opportunity for me to actually go to Stormborn and change my haircut.
Have a good one.
What level am I? Level 5? Oh, we still got 95 levels to go. So there's the way that I want to do this whole Let's Play experience is I want to make 2 versions of each video. I want to, whatever version that I happen to, whatever time that I happen to make of the original video will be posted as the long version. So I don't know how long this video is going to take. I think before I go, I'm going to stop this just before I go into the Kobold Mines. So this will be the long version, and then I want to make a shorter, more entertaining version that's going to be whatever, like, you know, only put in the highlights and editing and put in some editing magic for the short version. It'll be a little more entertaining. The reason why I'm having both versions is because I'm putting up the long version because I don't want people to think that during the short version I'm cutting out any sections that I'm dying. Because, you know, oh wait, this is not the barbershop. That's not the barbershop. That's the barbershop. I want people to think that I'm cutting out any sections that I'm dying on. So I'm going to put the long version up for people who are skeptical, and put the short version up for people who actually trust me. Because, trusting people on the internet is always the best idea. Alright, where's my anime? There's my anime here. Well, that's not really quite as anime as, yeah. But this is the hairstyle that I normally rock with. I think it looks good. I won't deny that it looks a little bit weeaboo, but whatever. I'm a weeaboo at heart, I suppose. But I'm not a brony. For those of you who who care about that kind of stuff. The weirdest thing though about the barbershops ever since Warlords came out is the ability to change your face. And I watch a lot of machinima. My favorite channel being Nixium. I watch a lot of his stuff, and he's inspired me to kind of do my own sort of thing. But Moo Clucking is another machinima who is associated with Nixium, and he did a machinima about changing your face in the barbershop. And it's really weird. And the reason why I chose this face of all the faces... Oh, wait, that's not the face. Oh, they all look the same. Wait, where's the face? This is the face I have. This is the best looking face. It's the youngest looking face. It's the freshest looking face. All the other faces seem to have some sort of, problem to them. Like this one, he's like... I've been through so much stuff. I've seen so many terrible things. I must reflect upon them. Ah, no! I did not mean to do that. Crap. Alright. Nope. Back to the hairstyle I want. Nope. Alright. I'm an old man. I couldn't possibly do this without the Iron Man challenge with this kind of face. I would get bullied by the young whippersnappers everywhere. I'm just really angry. It's hard. I have to show my teeth. This is showing how serious I am. The Iron Man challenge is going down! I'm another old man, but I'm a little prettier than the other one because I got blue eyes and I've got a little more wrinkles. But they say the more wrinkles you have, the more wisdom you got. And boy, do I got myself a lot of smarts in this head. I am actually on the verge of dying. I look like a mummy, and it's kind of cool, but unfortunately, I look like I should be put in a coffin, and I have not had any sleep at all. Oh, god damn it. That guy's face was so screwed up that he looks like he's literally just about to, he's on his deathbed and he's just waiting to just keel over. Yes, I like to sew, and I am absolutely not a stereotype of gay people at all. By the way, guys, I'm not against gay people. I don't really care, but this guy kind of looks like he fits the part pretty accurately. And I was just weaving my bonnet, and it's so hard to come across Mavion. Yes, I watch a lot of Oxhorn too. I watch a lot of Machinima. This was not too bad. I think this is the one that I mistook my face being before. This one's not too bad. I don't really mind it that much. The nose is a bit bigger than I would like, but whatever. I'm a human, but I got surgery to make myself look like a blood elf because I want to be very pretty. And don't you think my hair looks so gorgeous right now? I am the lead fashion designer of Gucci. Wait. My life is meaningless. I think I did his face already. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're done with that. Sorry about that. Oh, ooh, an achievement, guys. Man, this game makes me feel so good. It makes a scrub like me feel like I'm actually accomplishing something. I love achievements, actually. I think, a lot of people who play World of Warcraft, they get all kind of like, they do all sorts of serious business, trying to get gear and stuff. And to me, this is gonna really like show my newbiness. But gear really isn't all that important. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to try to get the best gear that I can at any given moment. Wait, well, I have no idea what I just accepted. I'm also going to be trying to do every quest that I come across because, where is the wine shop? Where is the wine shop? Because that's going to help me level. Is it it's probably on the other side, blah. It's going to help me level, and that's going to help me in the long run during the Iron Man challenge. Although I don't really think, just screw this quest. We'll just abandon it. We're just, for the early levels, we're just going to go straight out, do all of the quests that we can. Streamline it without getting off track too much. Alright, but I do need to go this. This is actually part of the quest line for Elwood Forest. It's kind of annoying. Now, I do have a mount. They're in Warlords of Draenor. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get my pets. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want heirlooms. But I do want... Where's my pet? I'll get one of my favorite pets. Get out. My succubus. A little feminine company goes a long way. So that's my succubus. And, what was I saying? I got off track again. I'm probably going to do that a lot during this Let's Play. Alright, mounts. In Warlords of Draenor, you have a new mount that you can get by collecting heirlooms. And what heirlooms are, essentially, is gear that levels up with you. Generally, when you have a high-level character and you want to start a new character, aka alt, you buy with your main character. You buy heirloom, and then you used to just have to mail it to your character, but now it goes onto a special tab. So whenever you buy an heirloom, it all goes here, and then the alt character can just create them on a whim. Now, obviously, because this is the Iron Man challenge, because this is the Iron Man challenge. We won't be using heirlooms. But when you get 35 heirloom gear, you get a mount that you can use at level 1. Now, that's not breaking the rules. I'm allowed to use any mount that I want. But for the spirit of tradition, I've decided until level, level 20 that you could ride mounts? I think level 20 will be when I start riding mounts again. Because, like, the other thing is that it's a little too easy. And by easy, I need to go... Yeah, I'm going the right direction, I think. When you get attacked by mobs, you can just hop... you can... Well, if you're driving in the car, then you can just get away easier. And that kind of... I feel like that defeats the purpose of the Iron Man challenge. Because you're supposed to not, like... Don't throw yourself in danger, because that's just dumb. But kind of like making it easier on yourself, kind of like, I feel like the more difficult you make it, the more rewarding it is. Now, if I really wanted to feel rewarded, I would just go in this unarmed. Probably just run the entire Iron Man challenge naked. I wonder if I bet you someone is going to, wait, yeah, okay. I bet you someone's going to make something like that. How far do you go without wearing any equipment? I'm not at that point yet. I think I'm just going to stick to the normal way around. Right. But that's why I'm not going to be using the mount. Unless I actually just need to get somewhere quicker than whatever. But I don't think any case is going to end up like that. Which is another thing I like about the newer Warcraft, as it progressed, it got a lot more entertaining. The quests, you know, even though they got a little...
Don't touch what you can't afford.
You'd be surprised what I can afford. Actually, no. I got 8 silver. I am not the epitome of rich right now. Oh, and that's another thing. That's another rule that I should probably bring up. You are not allowed to trade items with characters. Now I think you're allowed to give items to characters. Oh, this is the mine, huh? This is where I said I would stop. Let's just get there real quick. Now, I said that I don't think there's any rule against giving items to characters, but you are not allowed to receive items from characters. And that includes gold. But there was no rule that I saw that you can't use the auction house to get equipment. And what a lot of people did was they used that. They sort of exploited it so that they would have their higher level characters put their stuff in the auction house for the lower level characters to buy. And that's just not cool. So during this run, I will not be using the auction house at all. But I do want to pick up every little scrap that I can, because every little bit of gold will probably count. Because I do want to buy food. Nope, hey, you get back here. Oh, wait, I don't even need to kill you yet, do I? Well, whatever. Anyways, we are here at the, or I think, here we go. Okay, so we're here at the mines, and I'm going to, end it here. Oh, let me kill this real quick. Come on. No, die. There you go. Okay, and we're gonna end the first gameplay here. Alright, so thank you for watching. Anyone who actually did take the time to watch this, you are awesome, and I hope that you follow my videos in the future. I'm really gonna try to just blow through this and to get from 1 to 100 without any hitches going off. So, thank you very much, and I will see you in another video.